everyone, Tiff Marie here. I filmed this eye look for you. It is a kind of golden soft cut crease for the holidays on hooded eyes. So if you want either one of those or have hooded eyes and you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Jumping right in, I'm going to be using my Fergie Wet n Wild Take on the Day primer. I'm just dotting that all over my eyelid, and I'll be spreading that from my lash line all the way up to underneath my eyebrow. And then right on top of that, I'm going in with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, just on an angled shadow brush. You can use whatever you want. You use your fingers if you need to. Anyways, we're just priming, so use whatever works for you. And then setting all of that with my Mercier Translucent setting powder. For the shadows, I will be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture World Traveler palette. I'm taking Morocco on a Sigma E40 right here. It's just a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm using that to create the original shape that we're going for. And I'm using it at an upward angle so none of the shadow gets on the lid. Now I'll just keep doing that until it gets to the color buildup that I want. And right here I'm using it to bring it in a little bit further, and then at the end kind of winging it out and upwards. So we're not going on the lid at all. We're kind of just doing this on our hood. Since I have hooded eyes, that's what I'm using. Now I'm going in with the Sigma E45. It's just a small tapered blending brush, and that was Fudge, I believe. Yes, and we're putting this kind of right where we want that cut crease to be, and we're just darkening it to give it a little more dimension and to give us a better gradient. And now I'm going in with just a pencil brush and same color Fudge right over top, just to give us even more definition. Fudge, you want to use that to create that little wing kind of flick at the end, as I'm doing here. And then once I have that kind of all where I want, I'm going back in with that tapered blending brush, and I am blending that into Morocco. And then I'll go back in with my bigger fluffy brush and blend it all out so it looks nice and seamless. Now for the fun part, I'm taking metallic right here, and just on a flat shader brush, I'm packing it on my lid. So now we're really cutting that crease. I'm only gonna put this from about 3/4 of the way from the outside in. I'm leaving the inner corner open because we'll be putting a different color there. I'm just packing that on. Now I'm going in with Chic on the same shader brush, but just flipped around, and I'm patting that on the inner third of my lid, and that's just to brighten the inner corner a little bit more. After that's all done, I'm using that small tapered blending brush to kind of dust off whatever glitter got on the lid. Now I'm going in with this NYX 24 karat Glam Liner, and I'm lining my lid. I'm just going to create a wing with this. I'm lining it as close to the lash line as possible, then flicking it out up towards that where that kind of flick is in our cut crease. And then I'm just going to bring that right back down onto my lash line. Once we have that done, I'm going back in with Morocco on that small tapered blending brush, and I'm putting that underneath my eye, bringing it right up towards the tear duct, and then blending it down. Now I'm going in with Fudge right on top, but just a bit closer to the lash line. Make sure to poke yourself in the eye, but I'm just using that to deepen a little bit more. And now with a flat definer brush, I'm putting that right against the lashes and kind of just wiggling it back and forth. And then of course, blend it out again. That's what we do, we blend. Now to open up the eyes a bit, I'm using this NYX Wonder Pencil, and I believe it's light, and I'm just putting that all over my waterline. And going back in with Chic on that flat shader brush, and I'm putting this as my inner corner highlight. And to finish off this eye look, I'm just adding some mascara. You can do falsies if you want, but I didn't want to hide the liner, so just a few coats of mascara will do it for me. Alright guys, that is the finished look. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Leave me a like if you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye! Maybe next year.